Today we're going to be taking a look at and discussing the Adidas Ultraboost in this great black and white colorway that I picked up probably about a year and a half ago. Before we get started, I just wanted to express my gratitude and say thank you for everybody that has been subscribing, liking, and commenting on my videos. It really does motivate me to make more of these videos and put a lot more effort into these videos. We recently just blew past 400 subscribers. We're probably going to get to 500 just as fast. Kind of mind-boggling. I can't express how much that means to me. Thank you guys so much. And if you haven't already and you like what you see, consider subscribing, consider liking, leave me a comment if you want. With that being said, let's get back to the video. Alright, so first thing I want to say is that I do not run. I go to the gym, I work out, mostly calisthenics, pull-ups, push-ups, and I ride bicycles. I'm a road cyclist. You guys see the videos I put on this channel. I don't run. I don't have a problem with running. It's not something that really interests me. I tried it like a long time ago. I prefer to work out, strength training, and I prefer just riding a bicycle. It's just a lot more fun for me. So I did not buy this shoe to actually run in. I bought it to walk in. What I wanted to do, I wanted a running shoe that didn't look that bad, but that I could just slip on when my feet were hurting me or if I was going to go for a long walk. I didn't have to worry about if it was a leather sole, if it was raining. I didn't have to just worry about it. I wanted something that was a sure thing that I could just throw on my feet and that's it. My feet were covered and it didn't look too bad. Now, yes, I do know that it is generally unadvised to wear running shoes unless you're actually running. You don't want to try to dress these up or even wear them casually because there's almost always a better, more stylish option. But with that being said, if you guys are looking for a pair of shoes that have uncompromising comfort, finding a running shoe that you guys like the look of and that doesn't look big and bulky, but that also fits into your style is a great way to keep yourself looking stylish while not sacrificing any comfort. It is important to take care of your feet. The earlier you start taking care of your feet, think of it as an investment because you could spend the money and take care of your feet now and buy some nice running shoes, or you'll be spending the money later because you'll have a whole bunch of foot problems and you'll be out there just trying to backtrack and get back to healthy feet, and then you got feet problems, knee problems, hip problems, and you don't know why, and now you're in and out of the doctor every month. A lot easier to invest in a pair of good running shoes or just a pair of good comfortable shoes that aren't going to cause you those problems down the road as you age. So as far as this shoe, I remember I saw this shoe probably midway through 2019. This is a model year 2020 model, I think. It might be the 2019 now that I think about it. I really liked this shoe. I was looking at the older one that didn't have this black thing. These look a little bit more elevated in the back, but I always kind of liked the way that these looked. And these actually have a similar color and a similar general look as some of my other more stylish canvas sneakers, such as the Vans Old School or the Vans Slip-On. It's got that white on the bottom, dark on top. You see this is kind of a black and white sort of color. Really nice, really classic. Overall, I mean, it's not really worlds apart. For the most part, and you can see that toe box is really nice and sleek. It's pretty easy for me to swap out any of my Vans for these, and it doesn't really change the outfit a whole lot. Obviously, it doesn't look as nice, but I am going to be a lot more comfortable because I'm wearing something that has actually support and padding as well. Now, also, the toe box for these shoes, this has got to be one of the sleekest looking sport running shoe that I've ever found. And I had a pair of black Asics a while where it just looked really big and the toe box was huge, it was bulky. Every time I looked down at my feet, I mean, I was just like, geez, I'm wearing like a pair of space boots. And actually I did a YouTube video, one of my first videos a few years ago, about how to wear black running shoes, and the shoes in that video actually were those big black bulky Asics, and I wore them probably like a handful of times, and I had them for 2 years, but because they just looked so big and bulky and they just weren't it for me, guys. This really is a very sleek running shoe. It gets a bit big and bulky back here, especially with this. You start wearing it without socks, you could see it has, you know, it's a running shoe, it's a sports shoe, not really meant for style, but for the most part, for a running shoe, one of the most stylish running shoes that I've ever seen. So the outfit I'm currently wearing is just a nice navy blue shirt with some dark wash jeans. I got a nice little fun belt on, and I'm also wearing the Ultraboost that I just showed you guys, obviously. Now, for the most part, this does look pretty good. Obviously, it doesn't look as good as if you're wearing a pair of Clark's Chukka boots or a pair of nice casual boots or even dress shoes. However, just check it out. I mean, looks pretty sleek. Yeah, sure. I mean, the part down here, the pants don't really fit over them nice and easy. But overall, it really doesn't look that bad. And I don't really feel like I'm sacrificing any type of style, especially when I'm wearing it like a jeans and a t-shirt. And this is probably where they excel the most. I wouldn't really try to take them any higher than this. Maybe you could throw in a blue Oxford cloth button down, the ones that you've seen me wear, or a linen shirt. I would not wear a suit or a blazer. I don't think that's a good look at all. You really can't even wear these with khakis. They look okay with shorts, but again, it's not the greatest just because they have that cutout on the side. If you're just looking to dress up your outfit and you're tired of wearing big bulky running shoes, these are a great option, and these are probably going to be one of the more comfortable pairs of shoes that you could find. So overall, if you must wear running shoes because you have problems with your feet, or you just are tired of wearing a flimsy Vans sneaker or destroying your feet in a pair of leather-soled dress shoes all the time because you want to be stylish, these are a pretty acceptable option if you must wear running shoes. Again, it's not advisable to wear running shoes, but if you must, your comfort is more important than anyone else's opinion. And as a bonus too, because they're not made of leather, they don't get damaged in the rain. Sure, they get wet, but you don't have to worry about conditioning them, and your feet get wet, but it's summertime, who cares? With anything, there are pros and cons to everything. So the first con is pretty obvious, and that is that there's going to be a lot more options out there. I touched on comfort, right? So a shoe that I've been wearing lately that has a lot of comfort is the Clarks Desert Boot. And I tell you, this shoe, I don't have any problems when I wear this shoe. I've worn it for 4 or 5 miles before. This one's going to look a lot more sleek, a lot more stylish. You can wear it in a lot more situations than a running shoe like this. So there's always going to be better options out there. And now wearing them with shorts does make them look bulky because you see, if I put my hand in there, you see how you have this big cutout right here? I'll put it right there. That does not look as stylish as if you were to wear a pair of Vans Old Schools with the shorts. The opening on the side, a lot more stylish, a lot more sleek and sophisticated. This part right here, basically the tongue, this back, whatever you call it, the way this juts out, this part right here, basically if we cover the front of the shoe and just look at the back right there, it's this part that makes them look very not stylish. And this part really makes them look pretty bulky, and it stands out. Front of the shoe, very sleek, very stylish. The back of the shoe, that's kind of what kills the rest of it. But after all, it is a running shoe, and you know, this is more function over fashion. So like I demonstrated before, you're pretty much limited to just wearing them with jeans and a t-shirt. You might be able to wear them with a flannel shirt or a Oxford cloth button-down shirt, a button-up, a casual one that is, not a dress shirt. Wear it untucked, and they're going to be good. But for the most part, if you roll up to a bar, you roll up to a social outing, wearing a pair of these, it's going to look like you prioritize comfort over anything else because there are going to be a lot better options out there. Especially nowadays, you can get some great leather sneakers that you don't have to sacrifice comfort, but they're going to look a hell of a lot better than something like this. This shoe, I've worn it a couple of times. I really haven't worn it that much. Like I said, I've had it for a year and a half. Check out the tread pattern right there. Right in this area, it's starting to wear away. It's wearing away pretty fast. Like I said, I really don't wear these a lot, but look at the tread pattern right around here. I mean, I really wasn't expecting the Continental rubber, of course, the same rubber I use in my bike tires. I wasn't expecting it to wear out so fast. Now, of course, that probably means that they're prioritizing grip, and the more, usually, when it comes to rubber, especially like rubber bike tires, the more grip it has, the faster it's going to wear away. So if this shoe is aimed at a runner and they don't want the runner to slide away if they're running in the rain, then yeah, obviously they got to prioritize grip. But this shoe does not seem like it's wearing very well. It seems like we're going to wear out really fast. If you were to wear it every day, I'd almost feel like you're probably going to wear through the bottom of them in 6 months. And finally, we're going to talk about price. These are pretty steep at $180. After taxes, guys, it's probably going to be about $200. So call it a $200 pair of shoe. And especially for a shoe that's going to wear away pretty fast, I don't know if it's a great value, if it's something you're going to be wearing every single day. There are going to be other better options out there, so just keep that in mind. Alright, so final thoughts. Adidas Ultraboost, model year 19, I think, or 20. So overall, it's a pretty sleek running shoe, pretty low maintenance, very comfortable, doesn't look as bad as those big and bulky Asics or New Balance or Nike Air Monarchs, which look like moon boots. So for what it is, I think it's a really good. The only thing I would say I don't like about it is it wears away really fast, and the price is very, very, very steep. Now that being said, $200 is a lot for a pair of shoes, or $180 without taxes. There are a lot of leather sneakers that you can get for $200 before tax, so you only have to spend $25 or $30 more, but you can get a leather sneaker. Especially those white leather sneakers look really nice nowadays that everyone's wearing, or brown leather sneakers look really good. So you can get something that is going to cost a little bit more money, but it's going to look a hell of a lot better than a mesh style sneaker. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit harder to take care of. You can't really wear it in the rain. You got to take care of it if you get it wet, but it's still, it's really not going to be that much of a stretch to get something a little bit nicer that looks a lot better. You know, you spend a little bit more, but you get something that looks a lot nicer if you're looking for a stylish sneaker that you can wear in multiple situations. Now, though I bought these shoes as a just in case my feet were absolutely killing me. Now, most of the time I can get away with wearing these shoes. These shoes cause me very little discomfort, as do these shoes. Sometimes my feet hurt when I'm wearing a pair of Vans, but the desert boots for the past couple of years, super comfortable, no problems at all. I would walk forever in these. I trust these a lot. However, no arch support in these, barely any cushion or arch support in these. So I bought these Adidas Ultraboost as a just in case, and just to put it in my bag when I'm traveling, because when I'm not sure how my feet are going to react to walking 10 miles a day, because I really don't walk like that anymore, that's kind of why I bought this shoe as an extra security blanket, because I know my feet are not going to be killing me. I know I don't have anything to worry about. I know I don't have to worry about if it rains, if I beat it up. It's more of like a beater shoe, if you could believe spending almost $200 on a pair of beater shoes. One other con I forgot to mention is I recently cleaned this white part, but it does turn yellow after a while, and that wasn't really something that I was pretty psyched to find out. You know, I bought this to be a low maintenance shoe, and after just a couple of months it was turning yellow and getting really dirty. I didn't want to do that. I'll do it to my Vans, I'll do it to my nice shoes, but not a pair of sneakers. So if I could do it all over again, I would get the all black pair. And actually, speaking of, I had done it all over again, and I did get the all black pair. Now, maybe the all black pair is not as stylish, it doesn't look like it pops as much, but this you can dress up a lot more because it's black. It doesn't really clash with anything. Black just works all the time. And again, you don't have to clean it. You don't have to clean it at all. It hides dirt. That's it. It's a lot more of a beater shoe now that you don't have to worry about if you spill coffee on it, if you wear it in the rain, wear it through the mud, just wipe it off. But there's nothing on this shoe to get discolored and turn yellow. That's going to wrap it up. That's the Adidas Ultraboost in the black and white colorway. That's my thoughts as a person that bought them to try to wear them stylishly as a just-in-case shoe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you liked it. If you like what you see, consider subscribing. If you like the video, click thumbs up. If you don't like it, feel free to click thumbs down. It's your preference. And as always, thanks so much for watching. I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.